Hey everybody, happy Friday. Friday of lots of days on quarantine. I don't even know. Does it even really matter? Happy Friday. I wanted to pop on with our daily encouragement. Today I've been feeling like we have been in quarantine for a while, and I'm feeling like it's going to be going on for a little while longer. And along with that, I was feeling like there's so many things that I haven't done yet. So when we first started quarantine, I had all these ideas. One of them was like clean out our closets, weed out the attic, do the mulch. I actually did that mulch, check. But lots of things, right? These like dreamy, lofty goals I had in my mind. And I've done a few of them, but for the most part, I've been focusing on my kids and their homeschooling and my quiet time with God so that I can stay sane and that I can stay peaceful and joyful, and making my kids food constantly because they eat like 8 meals a day. So that's pretty much what I've been focusing on. And anything outside of that is kind of like icing and extra. And this whole thought, when you attach it with the way I'm feeling today, which many of you may be feeling, like I'm not using my time wisely. I could have done this. I should be doing this. When quarantine's over, I want to make sure this, and this are done. It's like we're putting, stress on ourselves. And a lot of that I think is coming from social media. I think we're comparing ourselves to other people's posts, or maybe even a conversation you had with a friend who just cleaned out her closet. Whatever that looks like for you, I don't know what it looks like for you, but we can't compare ourselves during this season. And we have to remember what's most important. And it made me think of the story of Mary and Martha in the Bible. It's in Luke. It's Luke 38. Luke 10, verse 38. And it's just a story. It's a little story, but it talks about how Jesus came to Martha's home and her sister Mary was there. And Martha was really busy running around the house, worried about all the details, like the meal. And I'm sure the house wanted to be clean because Jesus was there. And she was annoyed because Mary was just sitting at Jesus's feet listening to him. And she says to Jesus, like, aren't you gonna, you're like, what? Look at her. She's not even helping me. Her exact words were, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me. And Jesus' response is awesome. He says, Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed, only one thing. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. So you may have heard this story a million times, but it might not have reminded you of Corona quarantine. It certainly hadn't before in my mind, but I was thinking about that. Like, am I doing what's most important? If I'm spending time with God today, then I've checked off the most important box. If I get to exercise, great. If I get to talk to a friend, great. If I get to eat healthy, great. If I get to clean out that closet, awesome. Extra, bonus, frosting. The most important thing is your time with God. That's where you will find your true peace, your true joy, your true balance, and internal peace. So that's my encouragement to you today. Are you doing what's most important to you? What does that look like to you? Or are you worrying and fretting about all the things you should be doing? Maybe the most important thing for you to do this season is rest. Are you resting? What's most important? All right, as you're going into the weekend, this might be a good message to be thinking about, because I feel like on the weekends, maybe we're really worrying about all the honeydews that we can get done over the weekend because we have so much time. But in reality, just because you have time doesn't mean you need to do that. I heard an expression recently that said, time doesn't equal capacity. Just because you have the time doesn't mean you have the capacity to do it. And I thought that was awesome for this season. What's most important? Take the time to do that. All right, ladies, love you all. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I hope you stay strong this weekend. I do encourage you to stay in the spirit. I encourage you to check in with your body somehow. Go sweat somehow. Walk around if you can. Do an exercise video. Stretch. Whatever you can do in your home, and do something for your mind. Maybe read a chapter of a book. Maybe do a crossword puzzle. think about the 3 parts of you and touch base with all 3. All right. Now I'm rambling. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Talk to you all soon. Get out there and encourage someone else also on social media.